Okay, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being here and watching. Today I'm just going to switch from my current handbag into something for the summer. I am not the kind of girl who typically, I don't change my purse or handbag for day to day or outfits necessarily, unless it's like a special occasion and I want something that's more just like a clutch. I will do that, but day to day, I use the same bag, which is this Tory Burch. I think this is the Fleming something. I will list what the actual name of this bag is because I have loved this bag so much. It's very middle of the road. It's not cheap, but it's not thousands of dollars either. And as you can see, I have worn this thing to death. I hope you can see this. Like, look how worn and beat up this thing is. I have literally been carrying this around for 7 years. It's almost embarrassing to admit it. But I just love this bag and it's neutral. It's a great size. Honestly, I would get this one again, maybe in black or something, just to mix it up. But it's been a wonderful bag. It is just beyond its time to be replaced. So finally doing that today. But other than like the size and the color of this bag being neutral, I love too that you can carry it on your shoulder like this and it has these like pretty chain straps, or it converts to a crossbody like this super easily. So it's a great option to have a style of bag like this. And like I said, I've been carrying this around for 7 years. Anyway, but it's time. She needs to be retired. So let's go through what's in my bag and we will transfer over to the new one, which is quite different. It is this guy, which is, just hit myself in the face with that. This guy from Reformation, a totally different style. So I wanted to find something that was straw or raffia, something more summery for the summer, for the warmer months ahead. And this one really caught my eye. I kept looking at it. It's obviously way bigger than what I'm used to. So we'll see if I like having something this much bigger, but I love the shape of it. I love the texture, obviously, and then just like how you can see like this leather detail inside. And I like that it's not just like a big pile of mush, because a lot of straw bags, you set them down and they just like collapse on themselves. But in looking for a bag like this, there were a few things that I knew I didn't want. I did not want it to look like a picnic basket. And I also didn't want it to look like I was going to the pool or the beach. And I didn't want it to be crazy expensive because, again, it's just for the summer, spring and summer. Keeping it all in perspective, kind of like the amount of time I'd be using it out of each year, and also kind of a little bit of a trial to see if I like this size and this shape and not having that crossbody option. Obviously, you can see the tag is still on it. I have not used this at all. It's still filled with the stuffing it came with and everything. So let's empty out this guy. It's really well made. I mean, I feel like the quality is super nice. It comes with a duster bag, stuffing, can come out. Okay, so now you can really see like the inside. It's a nice bag. It's nicely lined with this durable canvas inside. It still has like the leather. Sorry, I hope I'm showing this okay. It has like the leather details as well as this interior leather pocket with a zipper and an even smaller little pocket, which I'll probably never use that for anything, but I do like that it has one interior pocket at least, and it has a magnetic closure. So super easy. I like it actually without that stuffing in it. Just seeing it even like this makes it look better. And it says, so this is by Reformation, if I haven't mentioned that already. I got mine at Nordstrom and it says that this is the medium one. I didn't know there was a bigger or a smaller, but maybe there is. And let's fill her up. I'm very minimal with what I like to keep in my bag, so it's not going to be much to put in here. Oh man, it is seriously embarrassing when I look at how worn this bag is, but whatever. I got my money's worth, I guess, for sure. So starting at the back of the bag, I always have lollipops. Dum-Dums on hand for the kids. Honestly though, I don't know if I need to keep carrying these around because they don't really ask for them anymore, and I don't like to bribe them with sugar all the time, so maybe I'll leave them out of my bag for a while and see if they even notice. So let's just set those aside. Oh, a loose penny. Okay, what else do we have in here? Okay, so I used to always have one of those like zip around wallets like this, where your money can like lay flat in it. And I loved those wallets. I had that for a long time, but I found that I would, put receipts and stuff in there, and then it would just get so full and heavy, and I would not clean it out as often as I should. So a few years ago, I downsized to this little guy. So I have my cards and license here, and then inside like insurance cards, any little random gift cards. I mean, it's just like the perfect little carrier to not be so big, and it doesn't allow you to jam a bunch of stuff in there and be carrying around a bunch of extra bulk. So I love having a card holder like this. And honestly, I'll probably put this in this little pocket, maybe. I don't know, do I want to get into that every single time? I could leave that little pocket open, I suppose, and keep that in there. That way it stays like in a secure spot because it is smaller in a big bag. We'll see how that goes. So there's that. Really the only other thing is this, which I'm gonna replace this pouch too. I've had this even longer than I have had this bag for, but I think this is key to any purse, any tote, any bag that you have. Have a little pouch like this to keep your lipstick, I've got my little travel size Elnet. Talked about that in my last video. This is the Elnet unscented hairspray. I love having this on hand in my bag. A little like comb. This is a pick, but whatever works. It's slim, it fits in easily, so I keep it in there. This Charlotte Tilbury powder, this is one of my favorite like little touch-up powders. I have it in the shade, it's so rubbed off on the back. I have it in the shade 1, Fair. And with that, I use this little e.l.f. brush. This is just the blush brush. And this is just like the perfect, like you can just like, you know, and this brush is still slim and sleek and fits in there easily. Look at how worn this thing is. I have had this forever. And e.l.f., as we all know, is not expensive. So I think this brush is like $3 or something like that. And it's perfect. These two together go really well and they fit easily in this little pouch. So I'll keep that. Okay. Gosh, everything in here is so beaten up looking. I mean, it just tells you that, kind of shows like the wear and tear things get in your bag. So, cause they're kind of jumbled and rolling around on each other. Anyway, this is Tom Ford Nude Vanille or Nude Vanille. I've heard it pronounced both ways. I think it's Nude Vanille though. Anyway, this is one of my favorites. It's gone, like it's empty. I am like scraping out of the little bullet to get anything out if I ever want to use it, but I do love it, so I'm not getting rid of it until I have used every last bit. So that's a great one. Let's see, I have a Sun Bum chapstick with SPF of 30, very important. This is CoverGirl. This is CoverGirl Honey Bloom, another great, just like neutrally pink. If you can find it, you should get this. This is number 245 Honeyed Bloom, and it's a cream formula. A Charlotte Tilbury, Kim KW. I have one in my purse. I have one in my bathroom. I love this one, and I will always have this on hand. Sometimes I like to wear it on its own. Look how low that one is too. Sometimes I like to wear it on its own, but sometimes I like to mix it with other lipsticks. So just depends on the day. Oh, and a hair tie, of course. Super simple, nothing else in there. But this pouch, like I said, I've had this longer than I've had this Tory Burch bag, and it's done, it needs to go. So to replace that guy, I got this cute one. This is by Stony Clover Lane, and this is the Pouchette. So this is, as far as I am aware, this is their smallest little pouch that they make. Just sleek, this will be easy to clean, cute. I love the black with the gold hardware. It's just a basic cute pouch. Get all this tissue out. So yeah, like look how cute. See how well everything fits in there. I mean, it's just your basic pouch. Hairspray is going in, Tom Ford, chapstick, lipsticks, the Charlotte Tilbury and the e.l.f. brush. Going in, and I do love having a pick on hand. Any comb or like little brush is just nice to have on hand. That one, I like that one, like I mentioned, it's just so slim and just fits right in there. So, and of course, one hair tie. I should have a couple in here, but one for now is fine. So everything's in my little Stony Clover Lane pouchette. Super cute, fits perfect. And yeah, so we'll throw that in there. And then obviously keys, must, and that's it. I do have, let's see, I guess when you don't have a giant wallet to put your receipts in, then you end up putting them all like in this little, or I do at least, in this little section. I don't know, I couldn't even tell you what's in here. So honestly, this should all just go in the garbage. Oh, I have some Al's dollars in this mix because we've been buying stuff for the yard. So I do hang on to these. I love going to Al's Garden Center. So I will definitely hang on to those. And I mean, these are just receipts that I don't need. I mean, seriously, if you don't even know what it is, then you don't need it. Library card, must have that, especially for the kids. Maybe I should switch my bag more often so that I actually like don't let this happen. Why I have so many 3 library things, I don't know. and the $1. So you know what, maybe these are the things that should go into that little zip pocket in there. That would make more sense. Instead of my wallet, these can go in this little zipper pocket in there, and then my wallet. I mean, literally there's not much in there. Look at this. The zipper pocket's closed. I put the Al's $1 in there, and then 2 receipts that I do want to hang on to for a minute. And then the rest is just my keys, my pouch, and my little wallet. Plenty of space in this bag for other things, which I don't plan to fill it with anything else, but you know, sometimes you're going somewhere with your kids and you want to throw some snacks in here or whatever it might be. So I like the slouchy fit of it. I'll stand up in a minute and show you. Let me just take the tag off of this guy real fast. Also, having a little pouch like this in your bag, it makes it super easy when you want to switch bags. Say I do become that girl that changes her bag often with outfits and all that seasonally. This makes it easy to just, I mean, if I were to switch bags right now, I would literally be grabbing 3 things and be good to go. That's it. Super easy. Everything's in there. Way more space than I need for day to day. Let's see if you can see how it hangs. I think it's nice. It's comfortable. It feels good on the shoulder. So yeah, we'll see. Anyway, that is my new summer bag. So, you know what else I toyed with? And seeing how big this one is, I don't know, I might still do this, but because so often I will grab this bag and just like put it under my arm like this and not even use these. So I wonder if, oops, just getting like a little clutch, like a summer or straw clutch would be a good option as well. And then not having this big bag, but I don't know, would that bother me to not have something to put on my shoulder? I don't know. So anyway, for now, this one is it, and I think it's really pretty. I love the bow, like leather detail at the top, right up here. I think that's really cute. So yeah, that is it for this week. I hope this was, I don't know if it's helpful or just, I don't know, maybe it'll make you go clean out your bag. Maybe it'll make you switch to something more summery, but it'll be fun to have something different because literally, like I said, 7 years with this guy. So it was a good ride, but it's time to be done. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Okay, bye.